guys, so don't mind the wild hair. I'm going to be doing a first impressions thing in just a moment, but that'll obviously be saved for another video. So for this video, as you read by the title, it's by the thumbnails, I say all the time, I am going to be doing a first impressions on the Ky-eyeshadowbrushes. I did receive this palette, not received, more specifically I bought, but then I received this palette about a week ago or so. I knew that the brushes were going to be too far away, but I was contemplating between playing around with the palette first and then wave with the brushes, or waiting to play with the palette first and then playing with the brushes at the same time. Obviously, just my recent video, or not a recent video, but my recent first impression, I obviously decided to go with the palette first and then wait for the brushes. So now that the brushes are here, I'm going to be playing around with them. So if you are planning on buying the Ky-eyeshadowbrushes, unfortunately there is no face brushes, there are only eye brushes. Like a little white pouch with Kylie at the bottom of it in silverish metallic looking print. Sorry if you can faintly hear rattling, it's not an earthquake or anything like that, it's just a washing machine. These are the brushes that you get, aren't labelled specifically what each of them are for, which is very useful. Whereas I presume this extended looking pencil brush or a dense brush. There is a very small eyeshadow packer brush, it's for getting closer to the lash line. I'll say that this one's like a longer version of a pencil brush, just a tiniest bit longer, probably even the same size actually, it's just the width is a little bit wider. I have quite the blending brush, which I'm pretty grateful because I've completely misplaced my XO Beauty one, which no doubt is actually caught between my desks. I was in the find it, so I like to have this one. So that this is like another blending brush, but more specifically meant from smaller case areas. This is all the brushes that you do get. Obviously you gotta pick your poison with what shades you're putting where and what brushes you need to use. So as you can obviously also see, I have already got my base and my brows done. I hope my voice croaks. I don't feel tired, it's just my voice is straining for some reason. So all I start to do now is zoom you guys in a fraction and I'll start to prime my eyes. The same old story, I'm just priming my eyes with my MAC Paint Palette Soft Ochre, a Real Techniques brush. That went a bit everywhere, but you know, blending is everyone's saviour. So now I'm going to pick my poison with shadows, and I am going to take this shade here, which is apparently meant to be like a flesh tone shade. Set my primer. I'm going to probably start off with this brush here, which is like the smaller blending brush. I watched Chloe Morello's video and she was using these brushes and she was a bit skeptic about it, but towards the end of the video the brushes worked out just fine. I'm going to take this shade here, which on the brush looks a lot more brown than you know, what was in the palette. It's supposed to be meant to be like a flesh tone. So it does give like, I don't know, I've done a first impression of the colours already, but this flesh tone does give like the tiniest bit of a clumsy-ish touch. Brushes do definitely feel very soft. So I am in the habit of wiping excess off of my clothes, specifically my pants. No big deal. I think that I quickly fit my hair back with the headband. Doesn't keep getting in my face. I'm going to take the plastic covers off all of them. So far that mini blender brush did a pretty good job at setting the primer and packing the shadow on. So I'm going to take the shade next to it, which is Beach, and the new shade that I used was Naked, by the way. I'm going to be taking Beach as my transition tone, using the same brush to set my shadow with, primer with, I meant. So because it's a flat-ish brush, I'm turning it sideways, so that I can up and reach over my crease without me having to, you know, go into a million squiggly motions. I'm just turning the brush to the side. So I definitely like how fluffy these brushes feel. You know, I'm still in love with my XO Beauty brushes, don't get me wrong. I just figured, I've been bitching, not necessarily bitching, but ranting, not necessarily ranting, but just stating that it only takes one brush set to do your whole face, but and sometimes it's good to just upgrade to different brushes because the quality might just be better. Other brushes out there that are meant specifically for different types of makeup brands. I'm probably not making any sense, but so as I was saying in my last Kylie impression video, you know what I meant. You should definitely come up with the Smoker's palette. If she's not into smoky tones, yes, the burgundy palette you can make into a smoky eye, and yes, this the bronze palette you can make into a smoky eye, and the burgundy palette you can certainly make into a smoky eye. I did for my video and was showing how so many other people. Yeah, specific smoke is kind of like what Kat Von D has for her palettes. Some cool tones, some more warm tones I meant. Looking good. That's the transition tone, by the way. Okay, so now I need to start probably using this brush because This is really screaming eyeshadow brush to me, like main eyeshadow brush. So I'm going to take this shade here, which is Penny, over my eyelid. I might do like a halo white. This one time I want to go all over the eye. This does grab a lot of product. These brushes almost feel like they're designed for very, very small eyes. It's ironic because Kylie actually has quite big eyes. It does feel very, very dense. It feels like I'm using a very, very big pencil brush. I'm just going to bring it closer to my eyelashes, which are obviously that I have like a smaller, more tinier brush for that. As I push to the other side, this headband's really giving me a headache. I get headaches so easily. I'm not even human. I feel like I have to cover more ground with this brush. I also feel like I have to keep on reapplying product just to get it everywhere. Because it's such a small packing brush, it doesn't feel like it's going to get the product everywhere at once. So that I finally cover my eyelid with that. I'm going to this smaller brush. I'm taking the same Penny shade and under my lash line. So I have gotten full out of it, you know, what's new. How long I wasn't even not recording just then. It must have just been a second, but I do find that this brush is very, very, very dense, because it's dense, like denser than Shane Rose pencil brush. Now that I got that shade down, I'm just going to sweep away full that with preferably a clean brush. I'm going to add a whole new shade, because I obviously want to go for dark shades. I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is Almond. I'm probably going to use this brush again. This brush really gets the product across nicely. It's nice and fluffy and soft, and it feels nice against the eyelid as well. This kind of brush feels like you could use everything with it except for, you know, really, really in-depth tones. You obviously have to use a pencil brush for that sort of thing. Taking that little bit of lash as well, and because it's a flat brush, it will fit nicely up against the eye. Okay, so now I want to turn it up a bit. So now I'm going to take this shade here, which is Brick, and I'm going to probably use this brush now. This one's a positive colour first. I don't feel too comfortable with that brush, so I'm just going to go back to the previous brush. Okay, so taking my clean and blending brush again. Just going to blend it further, and this feels really, really nice. This is really, really soft. That feels really nice. Now I'm just going to take with this pencil brush, one that I stopped using it, like the second I started using it. I'm going to take the same shade Brick again underneath the lash line. Now I obviously need to use this brush somehow. I'm going to take shimmery tone here across my lash line, which I'll presume is doing something. Okay, so this brush is very good for eyelining. Last one, but I want to take it a little bit darker, so I'm going to be taking Brick, I think it was. That seems to be a whole lot more of a darker shade, so I'm going to take that onto my upper lash line. It's looking really, really good so far. I like how it's looking. So all these brushes are pretty good. This brush I'll probably just get more used to, but besides that, I really do like how it feels. I'm going to smaller blending brush again. So I hope this brush is clean very easy. To try and take this shade again and hopefully get a highlight. So I kind of can. There's some sort of shimmery, residue, so I do get a little bit of a highlight out of it. Saying this blender brush, it's Sans pencil brush. I don't see it in a corner. That's made the world's biggest difference, but now it's going to take it onto up here. I'm just going to put on like a very, very light coat of eyeliner, and then I'll be right back. With the rest of my makeup off camera, all I did was just of course both lashes, like I said, mascara, then contour a little bit, and then of course my lip shade, which is Posy K by the way. A little bit of highlighting, and Brick spray, that's all you missed, which was not important at all. To say the video wasn't important. This is giving me OCD. Okay. As far as the brushes go, I really do like them. It's just the dense brushes I'm obviously going to need to get used to. Do a fantastic job. Brushes have to be my favourites. This one is really, very flimsy, very soft, and really good, really good at spreading product across the eye in one go. Any efforts. Blender brush is really good. I only had to use this once to blend it a little bit, but it did a really good job. And brushes, these two I do need to get used to. It's quite stiff on the eyes, obviously. That's the whole point of them. This one has been good from the right down to lashes when you want to like an eyeliner thing with eyeshadow. I do really like the brushes. It's just obviously 2% of them I need to get used to, but and then I'm actually going to clean them a bit because they look like they got a little bit rolled around Doritos. So now I'm just going to go clean them, and I'm really impressed with these brushes. I really like them. They feel really good in the hands. Feel weird at all or imbalanced or anything like that. So I'm really happy with the Ky-eyeshadow makeup brushes. I have a wish to just put like face brushes in there as well. Obviously, I mean, whatever her reasons for doing that were, I don't know. So this is of course the finished result with the eyes portion anyway. I will do like an overlay close up in just a second. Whilst I'm talking through this clip, you'll see an overlay. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed this and see my experience with the brushes, but then anticipating my opinion on the brushes. So thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you all for my future videos. Ciao! So I just want to quickly throw it out that they are reasonably easy to clean. With 2 shampoos and with one of them 3 shampoos just to get clean, but they clean reasonably well. There is still unfortunately some a tiniest tinge of pigments left in the brushes. The tiniest amount. So because they're so wide, they obviously still show up with a lot of pigment that's silver. Do clean well. It just takes a couple of tries to get it done. Do clean well. They do still hold on to a little bit of the tiniest touch of pigment. So, but they do clean reasonably well. Just not like brand new all over again once you do clean them. So just throwing that out there. Ciao.